I read 4 books in the month of May, which is also the most books I've read in a singular month this year, to give you an idea of how my reading has been going. But I would say that of the 4 books I read, I generally really enjoyed all of them. The first book that I read in May was In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This is a mystery thriller that follows a group of friends at their college reunion. And even though it's been several years since they graduated, the book definitely centers a murder mystery that happened while they were still in college. I listened to the entire thing on audio, and I would say that I generally enjoyed it. I kind of have a weird thing with thrillers where I'm never really shocked by the ending. I think because I know that the author is trying to shock their readers, it kind of softens the blow for me. So it definitely wasn't a 5-star, but I don't know if a 5-star thriller exists out there for me. I think probably my favorite thing was that I really liked how morally gray our main character was. She had a lot of flaws, that's for sure, but I had a lot of fun in her head, and I would say that I do generally recommend this book. The next book that I read was The Wingman by Stephanie Archer. This is the 3rd book in the Vancouver Storm series, a series that I'm randomly been reading this year. This one wasn't my favorite, but it also wasn't my least favorite. It follows Hayden and Darcy as Hayden acts as her wingman so that she can get over her ex-boyfriend. But of course, Hayden has always been in love with Darcy, and I think you can really guess where the story goes from there. I'm 100% sure that I'm going to finish this series, even though I'm not that obsessed with it. I'm like very, very invested. I don't recommend that you read these books in succession though, because I did that with the first 2 books, and I really felt like I could see the formula that Stephanie Archer was using, and it was very distracting. Definitely Queen's Cove is still my favorite series from her. The 3rd book that I read was Big Fan by Alexander Romanoff. This is published by 831 Stories, a romance publisher that I'm currently obsessed with. This book was so fun and so adult, which I really appreciated. This book follows our main character Maya, who's a political consultant, and she was very recently and very publicly cheated on by her ex-husband, and that really did no favors for her career. Things do start to look up when she gets an email from Charlie, our MMC, but also is her favorite member from her favorite boy band growing up. So she's basically about to enter a relationship with her celebrity crush. And it is a grand old time. It is a lot of fun. It's also very short, and I am just dying to pick up all of the books that are published by 831 Stories. The last book that I read in May was Into the Blue by Emma Brody. This book is super popular right now. I picked it up and I read it in just over 24 hours, and I vlogged the whole thing on YouTube. And obviously you're more than welcome to go check it out. This is another book that I did really enjoy. It follows AJ and Noah, and it's like a multi-year long, really slow burn, will they, won't they kind of romance. I personally got very attached to the characters, and I definitely was shedding some tears at the end. I think that Emma Brody did a really good job of depicting these 2 characters as basically soulmates. I'm really, really hopeful that I will read more in June. I hope that next month I'll have more books to talk to you about. And also, I moved to Chicago.